Oh my God. You know, our brains are really important, folks. And the top three brain foods right now. Wellness Week Live. I'm DJ Tony. I'm not a DR. Always check with the healthcare professionals, but we have Dr. Magnus right there, PhD in biochem. Magnus, how are you?
I'm good. How are you,
All
Anthony?
right. All right. People, don't forget, like and subscribe. Go down here in the corner. Hit the subscribe. We're getting our asses kicked. We need some help here, folks. Okay, let's go. We got an awesome show. We love you. Okay, so let's get right into it. Top three brain foods. Okay, so I'll start. And Magnus, I'll do my top three, and you do your top three, and let's compare notes. So I think a lot of people, Magnus, forget like, hey, your brain is this supercomputer organ that actually prefers certain types of foods over others, and so I figured, well, let's feed the engine of our brain here. So, okay, my top three. Here we go. In no particular order. Son of a gun. Where is this? Oh shoot. Wait a second. Okay. My top three is drum roll, best food, healthy memory. Thank you. Well, I'm gonna go with, and I just had it for dinner. Anything leafy green, not iceberg lettuce. Iceberg lettuce is a joke, but spinach, kale, stuff like that, arugula. Any
Yep.
leafy green is going to be good for your brain. So you want to eat that. I almost eat it every single day. Spinach. All right, Magnus, what is your number one?
I would say we're starting out with fatty acids, so omega 3.
Oh,
So fatty fish, for instance. I will start with fatty fish because it's a good one.
got it.
Because the brain is built by fat, right? So it's building blocks for our brain. So definitely we need to kind of get it up and running, keep it fresh. Like if anything is broken, go in and fix it quickly. So fatty fish.
Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm right behind you here. Nuts, walnuts, pistachio, but particularly walnuts, omega-3 fatty acids. Here we go again, the fats. So that would be another brain food. So if you want to be smarter, you want to have less help with stress, walnuts, really, really good. All right, Magnus, what's your number two?
I also had walnuts, but I'm gonna pivot into going with berries instead, because again, berries is great for basically everything when it comes to health. So it has the flavonoids in them, which is really really good for like memory and for brain health. So I'm saying berries.
All right, awesome, awesome. Now, my next one, and I don't really drink this anymore because it gives me a lot of anxiety and my nerves get frayed. However, um, coffee or tea would be good for the brain. Coffee, particularly because, well, it's a stimulant, so it can kind of pep you up a little bit, get you sharper, and it does have some protective assets to coffee in the
Yep.
filtered grind. So tea, of course, green tea, but particularly is I do drink green tea every day. Actually, I drink decaf. Anyways, so green tea or coffee, very very good for the brain in moderation, of course. But yeah, a cup a day.
Yep.
Magnus, what is your third one?
So you already, that was basically what I was gonna say too. So you took two of mine, so I'm not. So I'm gonna pivot because I was thinking that we probably have the same thing. So I'm gonna add a couple of things that we shouldn't be eating for our brain health. So starting out with alcohol, since alcohol is basically a solvent, and it can actually like have issues. The solvent going up with your brain, with your bloodstreams into your brain, not a good thing. So alcohol, not a good thing for brain health.
Right. It's funny, dude. Honestly, like it is so not to go down this rabbit hole, but you hit on something. As you know, I'm really not a fan of alcohol. I think that the more I read about it, and I know it should. I know it used to be illegal. I'm not saying it should be illegal, but because alcohol kills more than cocaine and heroin combined. But I think alcohol should be taxed even heavier. And if you get caught with illegal alcohol, you don't go to jail, but you get a monetary penalty or something. But alcohol is so bad. I mean, it's one of the reasons why we have such bad heart disease in our country, obesity in our country, all because of beer and wines and vodkas and whiskeys and
Yeah,
Anyways,
and I also think that it's also, since it's been a substance that been used and misused for thousands and thousands of years, it is also something that is kind of historically and socially accepted.
Right.
And that is also a hindrance, and it causes more problems because, oh well, I was just drunk, or I'm drinking because I need to relax, and people use that it's acceptable. I mean, it's still a misuse,
Yeah.
and you're
100%.
having problems, and I think that we oversee it, and it gets kind of like brushed in under the rug that, yeah, but alcohol is alcohol, and people do stupid things when they drink and whatnot, or I need a drink to relax. That's not healthy at all, and I think that we need to start talking more about the issues that they cause, and that kind of sneaks up on you too, because I think a lot of people don't really understand that they're having an issue, and what long-term use, even if it's not that much, how bad it actually is. So we will continue, like I will
Yeah.
continue talking about it all
Yeah.
the time, because I think it's bad.
Well, let me ask you: what if I told you that 140,000 Americans died last year from school shootings? Are
Yeah.
you kidding me? People would lose their fucking minds. Okay,
Yeah.
so alcohol kills 140,000 Americans approximately per year, far more than any school shootings combined have ever done, and it's in 1 year. But we're okay with that. That's okay to have those people die. 140,000 Americans because of beer, wine, vodka, margaritas. Hey, we're okay with that. That's okay. That's okay. Far exceeding any school shooting, and school shootings are bad. They got to stop. But I mean, like, wow, America, you're okay with that. That's great. Okay, anyways.
But that's what I just said about that it's socially accepted that we're losing that many people, which is insane, and also the problems that cause. I having a real issue with people drinking and driving,
Oh,
and
well, that's another.
and killing people in on the streets. I mean, that is something that is so bad that should not be happening at all, but it still does.
I lost
So
I've lost friends to
yeah,
drinking and driving. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's so and it's like, ha 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 ha, hey, it happens, and a little slap on the wrist, you do some jail time. Anyways, okay, so let's move on. So immune system foods, okay?
yeah.
So your top three, my top three of foods that we eat to boost our immune system. So for me, I'm gonna go to which I don't. I don't typically eat this because it hurts my stomach. It gives me acid reflux. But citrus fruits, so lemon, orange,
Yeah.
strawberries, any kind of citrus fruit is going to be very good for your immune system. Not orange juice. Do not drink orange juice. That is straight up shit. Eat orange. Eat the orange. You need the phyto nutrients, the fiber from the orange. Not orange juice. Orange juice is garbage. All right, and Magnus, what's your number one?
Oh, I'm coming back to berries again. Like I said, berries are a powerhouse. They contain basically like a lot of things that we need. So again, since berries basically don't have or have a very thin skin, so if you have fruit or a vegetable with very thin skin, they usually pack a lot of antioxidants. So that's why berries are completely like, you should be eating berries basically daily. Because they have a ton of antioxidants, which helps us with fighting off viruses and strengthen our immune system.
Yes. All right. My next thing for the immune system, and this gets a bad rap, and I'm gonna talk about it probably some other time. But the second best thing for immune system is an egg. Eating eggs. So the egg is probably, as you know, Magnus, the egg is probably the most complete, perfect food you could eat, and it has lutein for your brain. Actually, it has vitamins, minerals, proteins, carotenoids. I'm reading over here, but anyways, I mean, it has omega-3. The egg is probably one of the best things you can eat to boost not only back to the brain thing, but the immune system. Okay, Magnus, your second one.
My second one. So I'm throwing in fermented food. So you have your typical yogurts, and you have like your kimchis, you have your sauerkrauts, and so on. Definitely, and this is talking about like our gut health, which is so important for the immune system. Period. So everybody should basically have some type of fermented food daily.
Yeah, you got it right, boy. You got me on that one. I forgot about that one. My next one would be, well, you said the berries. I would say my next one would be uh, chicken, which is the deviation from the egg. It's a variation from the egg. Chicken and the egg. Chicken is very. Hence why when people eat chicken noodle soup, they feel better. The chicken is a big part of that, as you know. So chicken would be another immune booster. I try to eat chicken, regularly do it throughout the winter. It's very, very important. It has so many vitamins, minerals, and again, proteins, etc. So, okay, what will be your third one, Magnus?
So I was gonna say leafy greens again,
Yeah.
but let's spice it up instead. So I'm actually gonna say spices and different type of uh, other herbs, things like that. So for instance, cinnamon contains a ton of antioxidants too. So cinnamon is actually one of the better things that you can eat for your immune health too. So spices and herbs are super super important, really really good for our immune system.
Yep, you got that right. And for me, again, I couldn't really have spices, but if you can handle the spices, folks, you know, incorporate spices into your life. My last one would be olive oil or avocado oil. They help us with everything from our heart, our muscles. They
Yeah.
help to reduce inflammation, which when you're sick, you're inflamed. Reduces
Brain health.
brain health. I eat olive oil and avocado oil every single day of my life. I take a minimum of a tablespoon of each. I either put it in my salad, on top of my bread, or in my whatever drink. I think it's that important. By the way, I want to say I also take a big tablespoon of sauerkraut every day, and I eat it. I hate it, but it's that important for the immune system. Every single day of your life, you should just treat it like a supplement vitamin. Just scoop it, hold your nose, eat it. It's that important. Or
Yeah.
kimchi, one or the other. But anyways, okay. Now,
Olive oil is also, I mean, it's the same thing. I would add coconut oil to that because it contains a lot of a middle length chain fats, which is also super important for our brain too. So you see, they kind of interact. I would find as a bonus, I would throw in garlic, but then we consider just for spices and things like that. But garlic is also another like super awesome.
yes.
And onions too, but yeah, garlic and onions for sure.
Dude, I make myself once a week. I eat onions. I pan fry, and I put garlic on it. Garlic, they call garlic Russian penicillin. It's that powerful. It's a cancer buster. I'm not, obviously, folks. Go to your doctor. God forbid you have a disease, you'll get medicine. But garlic is a great supplement for the immune system. It is that. I mean, it tastes like shit for a reason, folks. It's that powerful. Oh, we could throw in Manuka honey.
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, the thing is, it's interesting though to see that these things kind of overlap with both like brain health and your immune system, because it comes down to one and simple factor, and that's health.
Yeah.
So, and of course, the one thing that we should definitely talk about, which is not any type of food, but greatly important, probably one of the most important things for both brain health and immune system, and it's sleeping. Again, just bringing that back, that it's super super important. There is some new recent studies about we like sleeping on the side actually helps the brain to kind of clean out plaque and things like that at night. So yeah, interesting fact why you should also sleep on your side, because it helps like basically cleaning your brain out.
Yep. Yeah. And by the way, Magnus, you're 100% right. Sleep a minimum of 8 hours if you can. You have to try. You have to prioritize that. It's more important than hitting the gym. It's more important than going on a vacation. And by the way, getting a good bed. If it's between going on vacation this year and getting a good bed, get the good bed. You guys, you got to sleep every day. The vacation can wait. Put it off another year or two. Get a good bed, because that's so key to your immune system. Anyways,
a bed, a great pillow, and some nice like comforters or blankets or whatever you have, so you can actually adjust your temperature levels and things like that, so you can have some options. So investing in your like sleep, like, which is beds and things like that, and actually blackout curtains and things like that. one of the best things you can invest your money in for your own health.
Absolutely, dude. Well said, Magnus. Okay, folks, that's our show. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share this with somebody you love or hate, whatever. And Magnus, thank you as always, my man.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Hey, we're out of here. California, New Jersey. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2,